As a woman, have you ever walked through the finance section of a bookstore and noticed that there's a distinct lack of financial literature that addresses your specific needs? Well, renowned financial planner Sylvia Walker, who regularly speaks on radio and at workshops focusing on personal finance, took it upon herself to change that. The result is her newest book, Smart Woman, which is aimed specifically at ladies and provides valuable insight into how wealthy and independent women manage to achieve their success. Sylvia, so good to have you on the show this morning, and happy Women's Day to you.
Thank you, Leanne. Same to you.
Thank you so much. I think this is the perfect day to celebrate women and, of course, how far we've come, but also the challenges that we face not only in the world out there, but in our personal lives, especially when it comes to personal finance. Let's kick it off first with what exactly is a smart woman?
Leanne, I think it's about making smart decisions. So often when we make decisions around money, we make decisions that actually make us poorer. So being a smart woman is making decisions that actually lead us to greater wealth. So making those smart choices with our money that actually help create wealth in the long term instead of making decisions that make us poorer at the end of the day.
I think as women we have some unique challenges when it comes to our own personal finance, but let's talk about the motivation behind this book. In your research or when coming up with the idea for it, did you find that when it comes to the financial landscape of women that there was something lacking and that there were certain things that we were doing wrong?
There's been quite a number of books written around money and around building your wealth in South Africa. A lot of those books have been written by men, and there have even been some books written for women by men, which is okay, I suppose, but I think it actually helps to have a woman's view on a woman's finances. So we've also had books written by American women, for women, and those books have been available in South Africa. But as far as I know, there haven't really been books written for South African women by a South African woman, and that's why I did this book, because it is about South Africa, it's about women, it's about the issues we face with an understanding of our unique situations.
Now, you've been providing financial advice to women for many, many, many years. You've been doing this for a long time. You're an expert in your industry. What would you think is the common mistakes that women make when it comes to their personal finance?
I think probably the one issue is that as women, we are so unselfish. We give. We give and we give. And the thing is, the drawback to that is we put ourselves very last on the list. Obviously, it's a generalization because there are some women in this country who are incredibly money savvy and very, very good at that. But generally, as I say, as women, we juggle many roles and we give a lot and we put ourselves last. So that is really our greatest disadvantage. And we feel guilty by being selfish. You know, to say to a woman, it's okay to pay yourself first, to put yourself at the top of the priority list. We feel guilty. We feel guilty because we work and we can't be with our children. You know, so a lot of those issues all come together and result in the fact that as women, we often don't take care of ourselves and create a financial basis. That's what it's really about. Creating a strong financial foundation for ourselves as women.
Well, I certainly can't wait to read this book. I want to be a smart woman in my life. So, Sylvia, I want to say thank you so much for being here and, of course, for helping us celebrate being a woman and, of course, doing it responsibly and, you know, getting the success that I think we all deserve.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Well, if you would like to become a smart woman yourself, then why don't you go and get your hands on Sylvia's book? And remember that it doesn't matter how old you are, it's never too late to reach that financial success that I know we're all looking forward to. Smart Woman, definitely a book we need to read.